This is Sneaker Gears. My name is Levi, and I'm glad to bring you another Performance Gears take on the Harden Volume 1. Now, the Adidas Harden Volume 1 wasn't called the Harden, like every other shoe, the Harden, whatever. They named it Volume 1, and that's because they brought us a complete set of what is an amazing shoe. So they launched with their Primeknit version, the I'ma Be a Star, and it was kind of cool. Pretty much all their shoes had a raw, natural material. That toe cap added additional stability to the shoe. Performance-wise, you guys can read a ton of performance. I wanted to kind of bring the entire collection to light. Fit was fantastic just because it had kind of a burrito fit. So it didn't matter if you had a high instep, a wide foot, it would close up on you, you were good to go. Now, the Flyknit version, I really enjoyed. There was really no break-in process. If you had the raw material, the suede especially, throw these on, start bowling. Now, for a little bit less money, they bring you the standard version. Now, this isn't really the standard version, this was the Black History Month, but it was more of a textile upper. I'm not sure what it was, a little stiff, definitely took some break-in period. The leather they used was a little bit harder, but again, that was for containment purposes. And it's kind of cool, I don't know if you guys can even see it, it's a decently thick cut of leather. So it's really nice. That toe down view is just sexy. It's a good looking shoe, performs well. The boost they used was fairly minimal, so you did feel very quick. I remember the first time I put this shoe on, I immediately did a step back. So just like when you first put on the Jordan, you just want to fly like him, you want to jump. You put on a Harden, you wanted to play like Harden. So they did a fantastic job. Now the cool thing about this, a lot of people were wondering, what if you cut off that front toe? They gave us the lifestyle version, so that was really cool. Now these were all Primeknit, so it wasn't something you're able to get with that textile, and they also opened up the boost, so it didn't have all that containment, which again, that's for stability. So with this, you had something that was light, that was comfortable to put on. This is something that you can wear anytime, and if you're kind of seeing the trade here, you have something you can wear on court, you have something you can wear casually. And what I love that they did, and a lot of people didn't have the chance to get this, was the birthday edition. This is something that you can literally wear in the office. So this, they used Horween leather. The entire shoe is almost one piece of leather. And you kind of see the burrito fit here. They milled it out, so the top down, that leather you're seeing down there, they simply milled past that first portion. So this is a beautifully executed shoe. It's using Horween leather from Chicago, has a gum bottom. Now on the inside you can still see the boost. So outside of that though, if you saw this shoe, it essentially looks like a dress shoe. When I was working in an office, I would wear these all the time. And it's an absolutely beautiful shoe. Now this was kind of expensive, this was pretty limited, but the fact that Harden was involved with a shoe and a process where they were able to take one shoe and make it for basketball, make it for lifestyle, and then make it for the office is unbelievable. Something super cool. I don't really think I've kind of seen that take before. I know Jordan Brand has taken one shoe and they've made it so you can do that in all regards. Something like the Jordan 16 or the 17 where you had that shroud, you can wear it on court and off court. But not to this degree where you had one plan, because it felt very cohesive. They did it with the idea from the beginning. So it gives me a little bit more hope for the Volume 2. I know when it first came out, performance-wise, it's absolutely amazing, but one, it's kind of an ugly looking shoe, and two, it is nothing premium about it at all. So really took a step back there, but if they're gonna call it Volume 2, hopefully they can finish that whole chapter and a story to it just like they did the Volume 1. But the Harden Volume 1 I think was a complete success. If you guys hadn't had an opportunity to see all the variations of it, or if you're wondering if you should still get it over the Volume 2, watch my Volume 2 review. I kind of do give the differences in it there. I think the Volume 2 is overall a better performance deal, and it's a lot more cushion. But the Volume 1, if you're looking for something that's going to be a little bit more reactive or a little closer to the ground, you can't go wrong, especially if you can get it on a deal. Guys, this is Levi with Sneaker Gears. Absolute pleasure. Really appreciate you guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Follow me, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. As always, I appreciate you, and I'll come at you next time.